25 things noobs do in FIFA 21. Tell me down below in the comments what's the number one thing that noobs do in FIFA in your opinion. And also smash a like button as well. And let's get stuck in.
Yo, it's me, Big Nose. Do you want the best player on the game? Well, you can't get D-Money because he's probably not in FIFA. So get Phil Bardsley. Get all the Phil Bardsley. So if you're looking for the best way to get coins, don't spend fewer points, go over to useandbuy.com for the cheapest place on the market for your coins. Use code Vizeh at checkout, and most importantly, enjoy the video.
What's up, boys? How you all doing? And I want to say this to you guys right now. I was delving into the world of FIFA, looking at Reddit, looking at Twitter, looking at the community as a whole, and I got an idea. What's the noobiest thing you've ever seen? Because of course we will be seeing Christmas noobs at some stage. I mean, God bless them. And by the way, if you know what I mean, that simply means that you get the game for Christmas. And you get the game and start the game technically not halfway through the year, but it feels like halfway through the year. So I asked you guys, and I jotted down my ideas, my thoughts, my opinions of the most noobiest things that we see on FIFA. And by the way, my background is changed a lot, actually. I've got Clive there. Album covers over there. We've got ourselves some, Catfish, Childish Gambino, Kanye West, and all that good stuff. And of course, this massively way too expensive piece of lighting, which is basically like a massive flex, but I like it. And yeah, enough of that. Let's get stuck in. Number one, and this is the number one thing that people do every single time they load up Ultimate Team, and that is simply you play with 4-4-2. It doesn't matter if you have players in the team which is better in a different formation or in a different tactic. It doesn't matter. 4-4-2 default, you're better than that, and you are going the Burnley way. Every single objectives team is a 4-4-2 because you simply cannot be bothered messing around with actual custom tactics or different formations. Even I prefer 4-4-2 more times than not. So I guess I'm a noob too, really. Number two, and this is for, I think, a large proportion of people. You put hunters on every single attacker. Every single one. Even Adam Traore. And you put shadows on every single defender. Because pace, really. It doesn't matter if they have literally like 70 shooting. Adam Traore. It doesn't matter because they can have more pace. Pace is all that matters. Even though there's like, chem styles like Engine or chem styles like Hulk, which would make players actually better and with better dribbling and shooting and passing, but it doesn't matter because you got pace. Enjoy more pace, mate. Number three, you're having a fantastic time. You're opening packs, you got rewards, or you got some sort of SBCs all saved up, and you're opening it for promotion, and then you realize that it's not a walkout, it's not even a board actually. So what you do is that you simply discard everything in the pack. The amount of times I see this on Twitch is infuriating. Why do you guys discard every single thing in your pack? You literally have Shadow and Hunter Chem Styles. You literally have silvers in there that may be worth like 3,000-4,000 coins, but you have no idea because you never check them. Or even 82s, 81s, or even rare cards, which may be needed for SBCs. They may be up in price now, but you can't be arsed at that. You can't be bothered with messing around your team, so you just discard it because you're lazy. Let's be real here. Number four, speaking of packs, I'm going to be absolutely sure with you guys right now. Do not open packs with coins. Don't. I don't care if you have a million. I do not care if you have 1,000,000 coins. Literally do anything else than that. Anything else than open packs with coins. It's like putting your money into a bin, right? Put the bin, you then go on through it off a cliff. And also the bin is on fire. That's literally the exact same thing as opening packs of coins. Number five, being rushing out with your defenders as fast as you can, despite the fact that your entire back line is in tatters right now and is literally in the mud, but you don't care because ball. You want ball. You get that ball and you chase that ball. Even though you have no longer any centre backs now, and oh, who's that? That's Mbappe running through on goal, mate. Have fun with that one. Number six, and this is a classic. It really is. This is an absolute classic. The first thing you do, the first team you build is a BPL team. It doesn't matter about the pace. It doesn't matter if you have better players in different leagues, which is a lot cheaper. BPL team. BPL team. 7 things that noobs always do is never put their finger off the sprint button. Not once do they ever not stop sprinting. Literally all game. It's actually quite incredible by how much they do it. It's quite respectable that they're so truthful to the noob grind. Number 8, and to go alongside with always sprinting in games, passing. Most noobs don't know how to pass. And if they do know how to pass, they only know how to pass forwards. backwards doesn't exist. As soon as they get the ball, they're rushing the ball up the pitch as fast as they can, as humanly possible, throwing 30-yard, 40-yard, wide free balls all game to Rodrigo and to St. Maximin, or even worse, just trying to take on your entire team by sprinting as well. No. Wide free ball. Number 9, and that is players that buys an icon goalkeeper. What the f*** are you doing, mate? There's literally no difference between having a Nick Pope and having a Schmeichel or a Van der Sar or I don't even know the other goalkeepers. I don't care. Number 10, and this is for you guys that I always see each time when they pack a player which is decent. You guys don't know what to do with them. You guys don't know to keep them or sell them now or sell them later on. You guys have no idea. These people think that their time is worth the world because they won't even go out the way with an expensive player who actually check on the market their lowest price. What they do is that they compare price on a card, and in the first page they see, you know, the first few prices and how much they think they're worth, and then list them up for that price. And before you think that sounds dumb and they don't exist, trust me, they exist. I know many people from my community that does this, and then they're confused on why their human son isn't selling because they're 30k more expensive than what they actually are, pal. Number 11, and I personally, I'll put my hands up here. I fall victim to this a lot, you know. If you're being attacked and your opponent is inside your box and you tackle them and you get the ball, even though every single player that you have in your team is marked out or is a player in the way of them, that you pass the ball through your entire defense in your 18-yard box like your prime Barcelona, despite the fact that they are all marked. There's literally 5 of your opponent's players inside your 18-yard box, but you still try to pass the box. I'm sorry, mate, but you deserve everything that's happening to you right now. Just press B. Don't even press X, because X doesn't even work half the time. B, and that will get it out. Number 12, and this one really annoys me, this one. If you have a second account or an SBC account, yes, and you do some, let's say advanced SBCs, you pack a good player worth like 100,000 coins, and you got 100k on your second account which you don't play, and you try and send coins over to your main account. Do not use bronze players or use gold players unless they're high rated, and especially do not buy them like buy now. Do not max buy now them. You're literally asking. You might as well go and ring up EA yourself and be like, yo, well, go on, G, f***ing ban me. Number 13, selling your team on a Sunday. This may sound really dumb. This may sound really dumb to say, but the reason why is that on Sundays, that is always when a player is typically at his lowest price. The reason why is because more people are listing up players on the market, if it's from packs, if it's from selling their teams from FUT Champions, because usually most people end FUT Champions on a Sunday. This is usually when the supply is the highest. That means that your players are typically always the lowest that they usually are for the week on a Sunday or Monday morning. And number 14, buying your players on a Friday or Thursday night. That's because people always buy their FUT Champions teams on these days because it's before FUT Champions, and that is when there's the most demand. Number 15, you play with Dropback, mate. You play with Dropback. There's nothing else to say. If you play with Dropback, mate, then why? Number 16, if you end up with no coins because you spend your entire evening doing absolutely nothing but wasting your coins on overpriced SBCs, and then in the end realizing that you have no money left to go do another SBC or to go buy a player, so then you result into putting in field points, then my friend, you're not only a noob, but you also played yourself, mate. Number 17, if you use a backline of Mendy, Varane, Gomez, and also Semedo, then I'm sorry, mate, but your breath stinks. Number 18, if you watch Crassi on YouTube and you copy every single thing that he does on his custom tactics tutorial, you copy his instructions, his custom tactics, his players, his formation, his playstyle. I understand that you're going for help. I completely get that. I do get that. But, you know, the stages of being a FIFA noob. If you are messaging players that you play against saying, please let me win, you're a noob, mate. No offense, but my God, take some accountability for yourself. But it's also absolutely hilarious when, you do this. I hate you, you, just because they wouldn't give you a free win. Sorry, pal. And on the other spectrum of that, if you lose to a game of FIFA and you decide to give them a nice little rage message, then it's just not good for you, mate, really. Take that anger, take that frustration inside your soul and have a wank. Playing single player draft. You're just wasting your time, mate. Number 22, if you react like this playing FIFA. Have a wank. Number 23. If you search in the market for a player and you buy one of the first players you find of that card, then you are a noob, mate. This may not make any sense, and trust me, I don't believe it happens either, but talk to traders and talk to them about lazy buyers. They exist, and it makes no sense. People literally list up cards for 20, 30k more, and people buy them because they don't know the price of them on the market, so just buy the first one they see on the market. I'm not even lying here. I've seen people buy a card for 50k more because I don't even know why. Number 24. If you use 5 at the back in game, your mum. And the last but not least, and this is the one that we can all admit to right now, and please don't do this. Please don't. I'm so sorry. If you time waste, if you're anywhere near the 70th minute, then I'm sorry, mate, but the God have mercy on your soul. Be a man. Be a man. Be a man and deal with your own f***ing problems, okay? There you go, boys. That is 25 things a noob does on FIFA 21. That's a dog over there. If you guys do enjoy, smash a like button. I set 2,500 likes here. Thank you all for the love of the channel. I say this each time. So he has no respect. But we have just hit 228k. So if you do want to help us out here, I was gonna say hit 230k by the end of the year, but that should be pretty easy. Let's say 235k. 235k? Sounds fair? Sounds fair. Let's hit 235,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you so much, boys. And we go. Peace out. Love you. And also know your thoughts on the new setup. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? Anyway, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.